Hey guys, Ladylibertystacker here. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2016. And what you see before you is a loan package, small pickup that I got. It came in my mailbox yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to pick it up until today. Before I get into this though, just a quick note, just expressing my condolences to the families that lost loved ones 15 years ago today on September 11th. It was an atrocious, tragic attack, completely unnecessary, and it probably could have been prevented, but I feel bad for the families. Their lives have totally changed. I hope in time some good can come of it for those families. Over 3,000 people perished from 80 countries. It was just a terrible, terrible tragedy. I hope that the people that are behind it, and I don't believe the narrative, but that's another story. But I hope the people behind it come to justice, full justice, if not in this world, but in the next. I'll leave it at that. But I did want to say something about it because today, is just going to be a day we're always going to remember. At any rate, we'll get into this. I went ahead and opened this. I don't have a tripod today because I'm going to throw in a little bit of prep talk in addition to my pickup. So without further ado, I'll show you what I got. I did pick up found a 2-ounce 2016 Libertad on eBay, and I had seen a video, I think it was Stacker, and talking about these proofs, and I already had one, but that was when they first came out, and I probably slightly overpaid for that one. This one was an extremely good price. I figured I'd pick up another. And if I find another down the road, I'll pick it up as well. But, you have the same iconic design. You've got the wing Liberty of Freedom with broken chain in her hands, holding an olive branch, symbolizes escape from bondage, freedom, which we all really want to be with our God-given right of freedom and liberty. I just love this design. It's beautiful. I think they're going to perhaps change it in the future. I keep hearing things about that, but you never know with the Mexican mint. You just don't know. You don't know what the mintages are going to be this year. So that's why I picked up another one. I may pick up a third one. I have a lot of the bullion issues this year as I unboxed in June. But the proof ones are still gorgeous, and I still try to pick those up when I see them for a good price. They're just simply gorgeous. That's the obverse, and the reverse on this, I believe, I never can remember that on these particular coinages. But you have the coat of arms here in the center with 10 previous coats of arms around the one in the middle. I just think it's a gorgeous design. So no issues at all with the coin. Beautiful. And anyway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about prepping. I've been thinking a lot about that. I have a couple of packages on order, but I haven't picked up a whole lot lately. I've been trying to maybe shore up my preps a little bit, fill in some holes, gaps. I think we're coming into the fall. I always think about that. And if I couldn't buy any more silver or gold right now, I probably would get by very, very easily in what I have. So if I didn't buy another piece, I buy it because I like it. It's beautiful. I enjoy it. But I'd probably be okay with what I had. But I do need to focus on kind of tying up some loose ends in the prepping. And one thing I had issues with my water collection system over the summer, and it was leaking. I wasn't sure why, but so I kind of want to talk to you guys about water. You have to have water. If you don't have water, you're not going to live. 3 days without water, you're done. So water is a really, really important thing about prepping, and I'm not a heavy-duty prepping channel or anything like that, but just wanted to kind of share with you what I had recently done. I have an outdoor rain barrel collection system, and I'm going to go outside and keep it just outside my patio here. And this is what you call a rain barrel. It is a 110 gallon drum, rain barrel. It has heavy duty plastic. It was made in the USA. It was designed by an engineer. And I had previously 2 other barrels here. They were linked with a pipe. And there were leaks, and one of them cracked because I didn't get all the water cleaned out or dumped out at the end of the season. When it starts to get really, really cold and the ground starts to freeze, it's recommended in the colder environments that you empty all the water out. If you leave a little in this one, though, this one is heavy duty, it should be fine. But if you notice, it is connected by a hose to a diverter system, which is clamped onto the downspout. And you have one end here. I'll try to get in close so you can see it. There is a plastic pipe, and I have black hosiery covering it so no algae forms in it. And it has an auto hose clamp, if you can see it. Can't tell how much you can see. So it won't pop off. And then the other side, I have it where it's just hold off. But if I wanted to put another barrel over here or what have you, I could put another hose and connect up another barrel. But it actually looks like this inside. I don't know how much you're seeing because I can't see the screen very well outside. It's really, really bright out today. But all the water goes down the hose, and then when the barrel and everything fills, the rest of it goes down the downspout like it normally would. So that's what you call a rain barrel collection system. It's not legal in all the states. You need to check with your local authorities to see if it is legal, or look it up online. This is a great way of collecting water. You can use this to water your plants, water a vegetable garden, and so on and so forth. I also fill up barrels that I keep in my basement for extra potable water that we can drink. Of course, I filter it all. This is rainwater. It's got a lot of minerals in it. It's good for you, but I still filter it because it is coming in from the roof down into the barrel, and it needs to be cleaned with dirt and such, bird poop, whatever could get into it. But we've been doing this now for 2 years, and we've been very healthy. And I'm going to go inside because it's really bright, and we'll continue this conversation. Now we're in my basement, and I keep these rain barrels. These are 60-gallon drums right here, and this one I think is 50 or 55, a little bit smaller. But they're backup water. At the end of the season, when I start dumping the big barrel out, I fill these guys up right in front of you. They're all now completely filled. They're rotated, and the next time I start drinking from it, we'll drink from this one. Then we'll rotate back to that one, and then the one in the middle, and so on and so forth. I'm adding a 4th one that was repurposed from outside because there was a dual system outside, 2 barrels. One of them cracked, didn't get all the water out, so I brought it down here, and it's over here. And I'm going to set it up on cinder blocks as well, and I'm going to put another, this is about 55 gallons or so, so I'll put more water in there. So anyway, I'll have about 200, a little over 200, 230 or so gallons of water for backup use in the winter months, or it could be backup use now if something happens, SHTF type scenario. But they're up on cinder blocks. It gives you a little bit of gravity. You have the spigot. The water comes out of this spigot here, just like out the outside. And it's an excellent method for storing water. And we do filter it all. This is unfiltered right here. I just empty it from the outside and bring it down here. And it's ready to drink when it's needed. And I kind of alternate between this water and tap water, filtered of course, in the winter months for water. And so it's just another way to be prepared. And for some final thoughts, I will be right back. So guys, I am back and looking at the pretty piece of silver in front of you to give you something finally to look at that's nice. But if you're not alive and don't have enough water to drink, the silver won't do you any good. So I just wanted to see if you guys were thinking about this sort of thing. I've been thinking about it more lately, just trying to tie up loose ends. the world's getting crazier by the day, guys, and I just want to give some thoughts out there and see what you guys are doing. I feel pretty good about this. There's not too many people that live here, but in case we ever needed to take in somebody, if anything were to happen, I probably need to have a little more on hand, but it's pretty foolproof, and it makes me feel good that I can harvest actual water from the atmosphere and we can use it to our benefit. So anyway, that's about it on this subject for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and go make it a great day.